now Jim's gonna get down without killing himself.
Yep.
Get out on the case, do that a few times, get most of that stuff out, then I think we'll re-clean it. There's some bearing debris. Glasses. Sure, push that bar again. I don't think I got the rag on it. I think. There they are. All right. Get some rags and we'll do it again. Something in there. Try to get most of that gunk out of there before we spray fluids in there, because obviously there's bearings in there and seal parts. We're using our safe gasoline here.
Yeah, old gas.
Old gas. It's old because it's been here for a week.
Yeah. We'll burn it all. Yes, it will, but
Let's see. You may have to push again.
okay.
Let me grab some, throw these in there. Let them evaporate. Grab some more rags and do it again. Got a t-shirt here the other day, which would have been better because it's not bigger.
No, I didn't think to ask. Do you need cotton stuff like cut up t-shirts?
Oh yeah, we always.
Okay.
I mean, I get rags.
I got an entire drawer full now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always
Okay.
just better than,
Yeah.
you know, I'll use them and then I'll get rags again. I always had a, used to have a thing about buying rags years ago because there was always rags around, but doing this stuff, you gotta have rags.
Let's turn this on.
Yep.
It's not cold, but before I get cold.
Looking pretty good. I think we're gonna spray it down. Probably blow it out with air after. Then I gotta clean out the case down there after, but that's not a priority right now.
Yeah. Huge amount of clear between the bottom,
Nope.
the sprocket, and the chain.
No, this,
Bottom of the case, yeah.
yeah, you don't, I guess they're counting on it, like, I think, I'm not, I have to check it, but I think the capacity of that chain case is only like 5 gallons.
Okay.
So they're just counting on that sprocket
Yep.
pretty much, well, both, there's obviously in the rear too, but
Right.
counting on that to slosh.
Yeah.
And of course with the chain, it doesn't take much to keep a chain.
Right.
But this machine's tilted back a little bit and there was nothing in the case. So it's either in the back or there's nothing in there. The chain's wet, but it's not, I know it's not full because obviously it had to come out where the bearings went back. I guess the point is, there was enough in there to keep it from melting down.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna spray, see if it gets down there. Looking pretty good in here.
Yeah, it's dripping it out nicely. Blowing out.
Looks pretty good. Yep. I think I'll grab an air gun and just lightly, any type of residue may just get that gasoline on it. I'll give you a magnet.
Yeah.
If you want to try to get the big stuff out of there.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably end up actually taking the vacuum after and getting what's there. But I'll give you this. Let me give you this box. Put the junk in. Obviously, we have quite a bit of bearing rollers in there. This gasoline out of here. Decided to take up the habit of smoking. I'm not smoking over the.
Do you have like a massive magnet?
You have a big. I got that big monster, but that's way too big, right?
Which one?
That thing with the broomstick on it. That thing's huge.
Oh, how about that other big piece that's there on the side?
This, there's the transmission one should be pretty good.
That
Let's see.
one.
Oh yeah, maybe this.
Great. This is a little weak.
Oh, I know what I got in the truck. You want it better? I'll give you one. I got it. Let me grab that one out of the truck. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yep. This thing's pretty powerful. I gotta get another one of these. Keep this in the ashtray of my truck because I never find it box. That's pretty strong. Alright, I gotta get rid of that after and put that in Michael's bucket. That's very contaminated. Now, after that's what I think I'll do is, Sherm's cleaning that out. We'll vacuum it out later to get the little stuff out. I think what I'll do, I'm gonna put the outer race in, and I think I'm gonna put the axle in the press and let it sit while we're having coffee after, because yesterday it took every every bit of the 30-ton press to get that axle flange or the axle hub off the axle. So we got to get it off. Let's see if we can. I didn't fall in the gas. Come on. I have a parts washer, but we use it as a workbench over there. So today it's old gas in a bucket.
Michael, any advice on the GoPro to get to buy? You like that one, or?
I haven't. I only used it twice. I used it the first time I used it. I brought the 140 over to Phil's to home. And I didn't use it. And I used it to take the loader off that tractor. I wanted to take that off on Monday while I was off.
I was researching that, but then, you know, they have all these different models and all these accessories, and I just kind of lost the thread.
I think this one was like $1,000.
I don't even know if that's regular, you know, mid-line, or is that a higher end?
I think this one was, I thought this one was maybe the latest and greatest, or maybe it was the second one. It's pretty up there.
Okay.
I think I got the 7 or something. I believe so.
Yeah. It's fairly shockproof.
And if you have a GoPro, you pay for the GoPro subscription, the yearly subscription, you get a warranty on it. So if you destroy the thing, and they'll send you another one as long as you're paying for the subscription. You sell a magnet attachment and you stick on something, and it's supposed to be good for like up to like 65 miles an hour or something. But I don't buy it.
Yeah.
The magnet's not very tough.
Right.
Got a suction cup for it, a magnet. It's like a hand grip thing, so you can hold it in your hand.
Right. Is that an accessory kit you bought with it, or does it come with an extra battery?
I think everything came with it except for the suction cup and the extra battery, I believe.
Alright.
I got the bright idea of getting it for like a grader. If I want to do a grade or something, I can stick the magnet up anything, gas tank or something.
Yeah, usually it doesn't go 65 mile an hour with tractors in the parade, so.
That was my idea. There's only one grader on here that happens.
Really down the big fella.
Right. And by that time, you don't care about your bailing off. The GoPro's going with the tractor. Yeah, I guess I always try to say if I can get 50% out of what they advertise something's good for, I my standards have been lowered. I'm pretty happy. So if I can go 30 to 35 miles an hour with a 65 mile an hour rated magnet, I'm happy.
You see these people that attach them to stuff and they'll go down the road. You know, like they'll attach it to a vehicle or something for like, for like an exhaust sound test or something. I don't know how they do that. I don't. I mean, you felt that magnet. It wasn't that tough.
No. You gotta put some magnet in a magnet if you want it to be. Right. It's gotta have some mass to it.
Well, my phone is ready to be dealt with. I ordered
I know this is sloppy. How we clean the floor.
I have the GoPro app on my phone. I think if you have the Bluetooth on your phone, the GoPro will link up to it. Transfer the videos or whatever, pictures, videos to it. Because obviously, mine you can take pictures with it too. Yeah, the screen's on it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to know.
But it's hard. It takes probably high def pictures, doesn't it?
Probably does. I haven't seen them like on a regular size photo to see what they look like.
I guess if that were this were an engine oil sump, I guess you really want to clean it out. I'm not sure, like you said, if it does have oil and it's in the back, coming forward, you know.
Yeah, what's going to happen is when I fill this machine's going to be level.
Yep.
I'm not going to fill it tilted back, so I'm going to see if there's any fluid in the back, and then have it run out the drain.
Yeah.
We're going to drain it, and I'm going to do what everybody says don't do. I'm going to probably end up putting some gasoline down in the chain case.
Yep.
And letting it wash out a little bit. But that'll make everybody happy.
Yeah.
Flammability and all that. But
Got grease in your eye.
yeah, I got a little splattered from this thing hammer. I'll get it out during coffee. I'd like to try to rinse out the chain case a little better than, but you know, here we go again. These people have been driving this thing for a while with failed bearings, so
Yeah.
it's been in there. It's not the best thing.
Right.
The only good thing is there is metal, obviously, probably in what's left of the oil, if there is any oil, but it is theoretically, most of it is sitting in the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was mentioning how close that clearance is of that sprocket.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it sits up.
Yeah.
You know, when you put it on the shaft.
It seems like it could even jam on like one of these
Yeah, I
roller
don't.
bearings.
Did you look at the other one that's already on the shaft?
Yeah,
See
yeah.
how far off? I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right though. It is.
It's
is
like
pretty low in
if
the
one of
case.
those roller bearings.
Oh,
Was,
yeah, you can see the case has been the chain since the bearings were bad.
It's touched.
It's touched the case.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So.
Be interesting to look for oil under the case
Yeah.
after. See if it's actually.
Perforated.
Yeah. I say oil if there is any oil in it. But
Yeah.
we'll. That's good. Now, Sherman, the only thing I want to do, I'm going to turn off the furnace because today's a cool day. We're going to put this axle in the press and let it sit while we have coffee.
Okay. To let it.
Jumper said
Yeah.
it's
Let
time
it.
for coffee and a snack.
Let it age.
Nice day. We had
Let it age well.
We had 2 inches of sleet yesterday. Not snow, sleet.
Boy, I'll tell you,
Freeze out there.
it kind of came down most of the day. Really.
Yeah, it was
And
kind of an ugly day.
and here's the thing. Over at our house, I got up like I normally do, 5:30, and I went outside and it was coming down, and I said, let me scrape the porch and the stairs. I scraped off, I kid you not, 3 inches.
Yeah.
By the time Phil got up, and I went outside about 2.5 hours later, there was 4 inches on the back. Now it might have been the way because it wasn't that windy, but it might have been the wind. But as you can see, it compressed. It all compressed down into an icy.
Yeah, you can walk.
Yeah.
You can walk on it. You have no
Right.
compression going on.
Right. Even when it came down yesterday, it was coming down like big grains of sugar.
I'm not gonna get lucky and have this thing just pop out. Pump it up. We have a bolt in it to keep the.
Right.
Okay. We are maxed out with danger.
Right.
Believe it.
We'll come back in 20 years and see if it
Well, I'll,
popped out of there.
if I get as lucky as I did yesterday, it holds pressure.
Yep.
It'll maybe come loose. If not, I'll have to get the torch out, which I ate up the hub a little bit. But,
Right.
it's pretty tough stuff.
Jumper, is it time for a donut?
Yep. Jumper
Time for a
said-
donut, Jumper?
Jumper said it's time to go in, and Mary Beth hopefully put the cat away. Or cat sitting for her daughter.
Right. Or he'll have Cat with his
Come
coffee.
here. Let me get off your. Get you off. Come here, buddy. Come here. Let's get you off your.
He's putting more and more knots into his
Come here, buddy.
thing. I'll put this on charge while.
Yeah.
All right, signing off here.